Form 5 syllabus maths. Last subtopic of chapter 1. Okay, so let me share first. Okay, yeah. Okay guys, so we recap first. We do recap on 1.2, the inverse variation subtopic. I ask you some questions, see whether you all can answer. If you can answer, then okay lah. We proceed to the next subtopic. Okay, just treat this as your recap only. Okay, so 1.2, we recap. Recap inverse variation, fungsi songsang in BM. Okay, so first question, get ready. Soalan pertama. I got two graphs. Okay, X and Y. Okay, so now okay, which graph show inverse variation? Graph mana tunjuk ubahan songsang? Yes, okay, correct. The curve one is show the inverse variation. Okay, whenever you see curve graph melengkung macam tu, this one will show inverse variation. Y berkadar songsang dengan X. Y is varies inversely as X. Okay, this is how we read it. Cara kita sebut. Y berkadar songsang dengan X. Y varies inversely as X. Okay, the curve and it doesn't touch the line, correct? Okay, remember guys, the curve lengkung kamu tak sentuh paksi Y dan paksi X. Your curve cannot touch the X and Y axis. Okay, remember that one. It will never touch. Takkan sentuh. Until infinity, it still never touch. Okay, it will continue to go on. Terus naik, but never touch the paksi Y. Same with the paksi X. Dia terus akan pergi macam ni. It won't touch the X axis. Okay, so now, second question. Okay, I want the graph. Y varies directly as wait, let me think a bit. This one B, sorry, I didn't put yet. Okay, saya nak graph Y berkadar songsang dengan X. What is the answer? Y varies inversely as X. Don't be confident, guys. You change the answer already. The rest? What do you all say? A or B? Y berkadar songsang dengan X. Y varies inversely as X. Which graph is correct?
B.
Okay, yes. Majority correct. The answer is B. Okay, maybe some of you will think, I thought just now you tell me that a curved line graph only is so inverse. Am I right? Hanya graph melengkung tunjuk ubahan songsang. Tapi kena lihat perbezaan antara dua soalan ni. Can you see the difference, guys? The difference in your x-axis. Paksi x sekarang saya tukar. It become 1 over x. So if you write out y berkadar songsang dengan x. Tapi y adalah berkadar terus dengan 1 bahagi x. Okay, y varies inversely as x, but y will vary directly as 1 over x. Can you understand, guys? So that is why this graph only is correct, yang ni. Okay, this one is wrong. Okay, you should get a straight line if you want to say y varies inversely as x. Okay, guys? Understand? So when your axis, it must touch the origin. Yes, must touch. Okay, kena sentuh. Because this sign means directly proportional. Okay, berkadar terus. Berkadar terus kena sentuh asalan. no other point it can touch on the y-axis lah. Okay, only pintasan y equal to 0. Okay, guys, clear? So this is the basic concept you all must know on inverse variation. Okay, so next, after the graph part, we enter the proper part. So let's say I give you a question. Okay, wait, let me see. Okay, Hakim. Wow, so fast. I call your name, you know I'm going to call you already. Not bad, are you, Hakim? Okay, A variation symbol 1 over cube root of t. Hakim, you miss out the t. Okay, cube root of t. And then over square root of v. It's over square of v, correct. Okay, so how to write the variation? Macam mana tulis ubahan untuk yang ni? 1 over cube root, punca kuasa 3. Cube root you write like this. Okay, and then square of v, kuasa 2v, you write like this. Okay, so this is your answer. Okay, untuk ubahan. For variation, you must write like this. Alright, so now guys, this is variation. So now I ask you, if I want equation, kalau saya nak persamaan, how do I change it? Macam mana saya ubah yang ni? What will it become? Yes, very good. And then one more thing, satu lagi yang ubah. Plus. Oh yeah, correct. Equals. Okay, A equals to K over this one. Okay guys, faham? So this is the difference between variation and equation. Variation got alpha, equation persamaan ada sama dengan. Okay, make sure you know how to differentiate both. Okay, so this is one more part. And then the third part, let's say I give you all values. Another question, separate. Okay, this one. This one is a proper question, guys. Complete question one. They will ask in the exam like this. You all try to solve and see. Okay, this is the first question. Y berkadar songsang dengan punca kuasa 2x dan kuasa 3z. Okay, dan diberi bahawa x sama dengan 8, y sama dengan 6, z sama dengan 15. Soalan nak kamu ungkapkan x dalam sebutan y dan z. Okay, macam mana buat yang ni? Susan, you didn't write all the information. Got some more information. If you all confident, you all can try to give the final answer, jawapan akhir for part 1. If you're not confident, then you stop halfway through lah and tell the answer. Come on guys, you must challenge yourself to work fast always in maths. Kamu kena cabar diri untuk buat cepat. Once you get the answer, direct share. If the answer don't look so nice, it's okay. Okay guys, anyone dah dapat jawapan? Y equals wrong lah. Guys, this question got no direct variation, it's inverse variation, fungsi songsang. When you have inverse variation, everything at the bottom of the fraction. Bahagi something. Nilai dia akan besar. So anyone? Anyone don't know how to do? Raise your hand. Kalau tak tahu, macam mana nak buat? You find difficult. Yes, correct? Proceed. You should get K equals to 57275, guys. If you all never get that, then something wrong already. That is halfway the step. Okay, you want me to show guys? Who want me to show the working? Siapa nak saya tunjuk? Angkat tangan. Who don't know? Okay, sure. Okay, I show Okay, so this one. Y varies inversely, berkadar songsang dengan punca. It's okay, I show to the rest. Okay, never mind. Punca kuasa 2x. Okay, square root of x. So you write like this. Okay, and also cube of z, kuasa 3z. So you write like this. Okay, so this is the first step you all must write. Okay, then tambah pemala, add a constant. Okay, so you will get like this. Okay, punca kuasa 2x, you can change it to index form to become like this based on the indices law. Menggunakan hukum indeks, dua ni adalah sama. Okay, so you can write like this. Easier lah for you. Okay, so then you can use all the value. Guna semua info dalam soalan and then gantikan dalam persamaan ini. Substitute all the information you have inside here. Okay, so y equals to 6 equals to k over z. What is your z value? 15. Okay, so 15 cube. X value, x is 8. Okay, so you substitute 8. So you will get like this. Okay, so if you press calculator, you will get k equals to, let me see, you will get 57275.65. Okay, nilai besar. Okay, it's a big value. Okay, so then after you get this value, selepas dapat nilai ni, make sure you write back the equation with the k value you found. Okay, you will get this one. Okay, so now, guys, have I answered the question already? Adakah saya sudah jawab soalan? Yes or no? Not yet. Okay, remember, look back at the question. They ask you to express x in terms of y and z. Ungkapkan x dalam sebutan y dan z. This is not x in terms of y and z. So, you must modify. Okay, you bring the x on top. You bring the y and z below. So, you get like this. Okay, so now, this one. Adakah ini X dalam sebutan Y dan Z, guys? Is this X in term of Y and Z? Yes or no? Yeah, still not yet. Because this one is X kuasa 1/2, X power half. So you must still change. So guys, what should I do over here to get X in term of Y and Z? Apa saya kena buat pada persamaan kat sini? What I must do to the equation? What is the step? Yes, square both side of the equation. Kuasa 2, dua bahagian persamaan. Okay, because kuasa 2 dengan punca kuasa 2, dia akan potong. Okay, square root and square you cancel. So you left with, you tinggal with X equal to, you square the number given. Okay, if you square, you will get a big number, 3.29 times 10 power 9. Okay, nilai dia besar. So don't worry if it's big. Okay, usually exam won't come out like this lah, but it's a random question. Okay, wait. Okay, never mind. Over y square z power 6. Okay, this one is actually 9. Wait, I write back nicely. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, guys, understand how to get x in terms of y and z? Cara nak buat soalan ni. So this is the final answer. Okay, are you all clear? React. Put a like if you all are clear. How to express x in terms of y and z. I simply make the question a bit more challenging because the number is quite big. Okay, but whatever the number, tak kira betapa besar nombor tu pun, konsep masih sama. Okay, the concept still maintain 100%. Okay, so don't get scared when you see a lot of big number. Okay, it's still a number only, so no need to worry. Alright, so this is the final answer. Okay, so this is the type of question they will ask you lah. So let's say now, I add on from here. Let's say, from here, they tell you y equals to 5, x equals to 8, mereka suruh kamu cari z. Okay, this is how the question will be. Mereka akan suruh kamu cari k, find your constant, express x in term of y and z, or any other way. Third question is this one. They will give you the second set. Y is 5, x is 8, cari z. So, you use the answer that you got just now. Tekan calculator, you can get z and z answer. Okay, guys? Are you clear? How will the question come in the exam for this one? Soalan pattern dia takkan berubah. It'll always be like that only. Only the situation and value will change. But all the concept here will maintain. The steps you take will maintain. Okay? For different question, you modify lah. That's all. Okay? So now, okay, so basically this is what we learned lah for 1.2. Very short only. Inverse variation. Okay, ubahan songsang. Okay, so now we will enter the third part, bahagian ketiga, last subtopic, 1.3, inverse variation. Inverse variation pula. Combine variation. Okay, ubahan bergabung. Okay guys, when you see this, combine, the word combine, perkataan gabung, apa dua ubahan yang dimaksudkan kat sini? Can anyone tell me? What are the two variations they are talking about here to form the combined variation? Correct. Okay, now you will have question where you combine direct and inverse knowledge that you all learn. So 1.1, 1.2. Yes, it is called join also in other words. Okay, in English lah, it can be called as join variation also. Combine or join. Okay, both is the same meaning. Ubahan bergabung. Alright, so now, very simple also. I can show you an example. Okay, so let's say, you got something like this. Okay, this one is what we call as variation. Bentuk ubahan. So guys, if I want to convert to equation, kalau saya nak tukar jadi persamaan, what should I do? Can you all tell me? What will happen now? Apa akan jadi if I want to convert variation to equation? Anyone? Cuba. You will put sama dengan, correct? You will add equals and then you tambah the k, constant. Lepas tu, salin balik sahaja. Just copy back the whole thing. Understand, guys? Are you clear? So this is how we convert from variation to equation in this subtopic, combined variation. Okay, ubahan bergabung macam ni. Okay, so now, let's say, I don't directly give you like this. I modify a bit. Okay, so now the question will ask you, type out the variation for this. Okay, kamu kena bagi tahu apa bentuk ubahan untuk yang ni. So how to do it? Directly as square of x. Y berkadar terus dengan kuasa 2x. So you'll write like this. Y varies directly as x square. Correct? This is the first part of the sentence. Bahagian pertama ayat. Second part, inversely as cube of z. Berkadar songsang dengan kuasa 3z. Okay, sorry ya. Yeah, correct. Okay, I write correct. So y berkadar songsang cube of z. Okay guys, until here, can you all understand sampai sini? Macam mana saya keluarkan dua yang ni? Can Okay, so now, basically, I'm going to combine these two to get this one. So this is how it comes. Okay, kamu gabung dua-dua pecahan. You combine both of it to become one variation. If you all want, kalau kamu boleh nampak yang ni terus, if you can see this directly, you direct write this one. No need to write this one, no need to write this one. Kamu terus direct tulis jawapan. Okay, no need to separate to two, then combine to become one, no need. Okay, this one is for understanding, sekadar pengetahuan sahaja. Okay, dua yang atas tu. Okay guys, so now, based on this, I'm going to ask you question. Okay, you got y x square over z cube. Okay, first part. Let's say okay, nilai x berganda 2, apa terjadi pada nilai y? Can anyone answer me? What will happen to the y value if x value increase 2 times based on the variation here? Berdasarkan ubahan kat sini. Can anyone tell the answer? What will you get? Very good. Okay, times by 4. Okay, anyone don't know why times by 4? Raise your hand. Siapa tak tahu mengapa jawapan dia kali 4? Anyone? Okay, very simple. Okay, you use the format here only. This is the variation. Okay, so they say that x you times by 2. Okay, x 2 kali ganda. So guys, in this question, we must assume that z is constant. Z adalah pemalah dalam soalan ni. Nilai z tak boleh berubah. We cannot change z value. It must be constant. Okay, so if x increase 2 times, y will increase 4 times. Okay, mengapa? Because you have kuasa 2, you have square. So 2 times you square, you actually will increase by 4 times. 2 square is 4. So that is why nilai y akan ganda 4 kali. It multiply by 4 when x multiply by 2. Okay guys, can you all get it? The concept? Can we act like if you all understand? Okay, I know you understand. I'm telling the rest. Okay, can Okay, good. So now, second part. Let's say I change the situation. Okay. So they say Z decrease 3 times. What happened to Y? Nilai Z berkurang 3 kali. So apa jadi pada nilai Y? Can anyone tell the answer? Assume X is constant. Nilai X dia tak berubah. So what is it? Apa jadi pada nilai Y? If Z decrease 3 times. Anyone? Jangan malu nak share. Salah tak apa, cuba saja. Wrong doesn't matter. What happened to the Y here? So anyone? Apa jadi? Hakim? What's the answer? Are you sure? You mean that Y is 1 over 27 times. Is it correct? Are you sure? Guys, you must understand the basic concept. Kena tahu konsep asas. Kalau nilai Z berkurang, apa jadi pada nilai Y? Can you all tell me? If Z decrease, what happened to Y value? Semua kat sini. What happened? Yes. Okay, it's not times 1 over 27. It's times 27 because nilai Y kena tambah. Okay, Y value must increase. If Z decrease, Y increase because inverse variation, ubahan songsang. Dua-dua ni menggambarkan ubahan songsang, inverse variation. So Z decrease, Y increase. Okay, that is why times 27. How 27? 3 cube. 3 kuasa 3, you get 27. So that is why you will get the answer 27 times. Understand guys? Can you all get it? Boleh faham? Okay, this is the concept. Okay, good. So now, okay, we try with some question lah. Okay, basically the concept is there already. So now, let's say I relate a bit of the knowledge you know lah. No, not like this. Okay, first of all, can you all tell me what is the variation form for this? Can anyone tell me? Macam mana kamu tulis bentuk ubahan untuk ayat macam ni for this kind of sentence? Anyone? Yeah. Variation. Hakim, I ask variation. Ubahan. Bentuk ubahan. Yeah. So, you will get P berkadar terus dengan F dan berkadar songsang dengan A. So, this is called variation. Okay, bentuk ubahan. Okay, if equation, then yes, you add the K. Kamu tambah K. So, you will get something like this. Okay, this one is variation. This one is equation. Okay, so now we start. Let's say I start to give you all values. Saya bagi nilai kat kamu. Okay, I say that Okey. Diberi bahawa P sama dengan 15,000 Pascal, F sama dengan 1050 Newton, luas sama dengan 1500 cm kuasa 2. Kamu kena ungkapkan P dalam sebutan F dan A. Okay, so how to do this, guys? Can you all tell me? Or can you tell me the answer? What you get for the K value based on this? Everyone here? Apa nilai K yang saya akan dapat? Are you correct? Check again. You got a F also, huh? I want the K value. Nilai K. The rest? Yang lain? What is your K value? Can you share? Hakim, is that the complete answer? Okay. Some more? The rest of you here? What you get for K? Yang lain? Okay, so guys, if you all get K equals to 21428.57 kalau kamu dapat jawapan ni anyone know why? Mengapa salah? Why is it wrong? Try to see the question. Cuba lihat soalan. Do you all find out? I won't tell yet. Saya nak seorang bagi tahu. Why is the answer wrong? Mengapa tak boleh K sama dengan nilai yang mereka bagi? Anyone? Siapa dah dapat? Mengapa jawapan tu salah? Based on this, you try to compare this one and this one. What is the difference? Yes, correct. Guys, are they the same? Adakah mereka sama? Yes or no? Definitely no lah. Okay, unit tak sama. So that is why this chapter, be careful with the unit. Soalan can trick you like this. This is exactly how they will trick you. Not because you don't know how to count, because of the unit problem. Okay, so this question show you clearly mengapa unit sangat penting. Okay, so guys, can you all tell me what is the conversion? 1 meter kuasa 2 equal to how many centimeter kuasa 2? What is the answer? This one, the no formula, mereka takkan bagi rumus. You must know by yourself. 1 meter square is how many centimeter square? Are you sure? 100. I talking square. Now we comparing square, kuasa 2. We know that 1 meter is 100 cm. So what if 1 meter square? How many centimeter square? Based on the logic lah. Yes. Okay, that is the correct answer. You must take 100 square. Because meter and cm you already kuasa 2. So nilai pun kena kuasa 2. Baru dia seimbang. Then only is equals. Okay, so that is why you will get 10,000 cm square. So 1 meter square is actually 10,000 centimeter square. Remember. Okay, they will like to ask you to convert all of this. Meter square to cm square, all of that. You must know this formula. Okay, so now they tell you that you got 1500 cm square. So can you all tell me how many meter square? Berdasarkan nisbah, what is your answer? I want to see whether you all know how to do ratio or not. How many meter square you all will get for 1500 cm square? So anyone? How many meter square? Berapa meter kuasa 2 if you got 1500 cm square? Hello guys, meter square, how much? They all know how to convert Yes. Okay, you should get 0.15, 0.15 meter square. 1500 you bahagi with 10,000. Okay, 1500 divide 10,000, you will get 0.15 meter square. Okay, that is why the answer is 0.15. So now, based on this, you can count the K value. Kamu boleh kira nilai K. Okay, this one is wrong one because you must do the conversion. Okay, so from here, you got P is 15,000 equals to K 1050 bahagi. Make sure you substitute 0.15 here, bukan 1500, because the question already tell you it is in meter square. Unit saya dalam meter kuasa 2 for luas. Okay, that is why we must apply meter square here. Okay, so if you count, you will get K equals to, it should be a smaller value, 2.14. That is the K value. So that's why P is equal to K F over A. So ini cara kamu ungkapkan P dalam sebutan F dan A. Okay guys, understand? If you're clear, please react. So this is how you do it. So I'm telling you the tricks where the question will catch you. The question like to catch you over here. So make sure you all aware with the unit. Don't assume that the nilai they give you, right, they already convert for you. Kadang-kadang soalan takkan convert. Mereka akan bagi nilai yang bukan di convert lagi. So you must convert, then only apply the variation. So make sure you all know this thing also. Okay, not always the question is kind. Okay, so next one. Let me see. I want to find a good question. Okay, this one is a nice one. Actually, right, guys, if you know, this chapter, right, they involve a lot of physics formula. If you all take physics over here, a lot of the concept here involve physics because a lot of formula they come from the subtopic variation. So that's why they involve the physics knowledge here also, or science that you all learn. Okay. So make sure you all careful on the units. Whenever you see quantity physics, you must be careful of the units already. Okay, any physical quantity, pressure, force, area, you must check the unit. If normal number, nombor biasa, then no unit is okay lah. You can directly use the number. Okay, so first part, can you all tell me how will the formula look like? Macam mana saya nak persamaan for this statement? Tekanan berkadar terus dengan jisim dan berkadar songsang dengan luas permukaan tayar yang menyentuh permukaan. Yes, okay, P equals to km over I. Basically, P varies directly as m and inversely as I. So you have like this. Okay, so you will get P equals to km over I. So this is the equation form. So now they will give you value. Mereka akan bagi nilai. Okay, let's say that P is 45,000. Okay, M is 90 kg. I is 0.02 meter square. The question is, find P cari nilai P kalau M equals to 120 kg and I equals to 0.5 meter square. Okay guys, this is the type of question they like to ask in the exam. This whole thing. Soalan ni. Wait all of this kamu kena tahu. Okay, so now guys, okay, first step, find the K, correct. Okay, so let me check. Yes, you should get K equals to 10. Okay, kamu kena cari nilai K dulu. Always remember, use the first set of information given. Kamu guna set penuh yang pertama. Don't read the rest. Read the first part. Okay, so you substitute. P is 45,000. K, M, over I. So if you count and see, you will get K equals to 10. After you get K equals to 10, kamu tulis balik rumus dengan nilai K yang kamu dapat. You write back the whole formula with the K value. Then you read the second part. Okay, M is 120, I is 0.5. They ask you to find the P. So 10, 120 over 0.5. So you press calculator. Yes, you should get P equals to 2,400 Newton per meter square. So this is how the question will ask you. So basically concept is ganti semua nilai dalam formula, substitute all the value, find K, write back the equation with K, answer the question. Okay, kamu ganti semua nilai, cari pemala dia, tulis balik persamaan dengan pemala, jawab soalan. So basically got 4 steps lah, 4 langkah for this kind of question. Okay, so now got part B over here. Part B is like kebat lah, based on your knowledge. Okay, so the question is, macam mana saya boleh kurangkan nilai P kalau nilai I saya nak dia constant, fix. So what is the suggestion guys? Can anyone tell me? How should I decrease P if my I is fixed? Macam mana saya boleh buat yang ni? Maksudnya macam mana nak kurangkan tekanan tayar kalau luas tayar tu pemala, dia tak berubah. So what is the answer? Anyone can tell? Nothing to count. Tak perlu kira apa-apa. You must answer in words. Anyone? Nak cuba? Macam mana saya boleh kurangkan tekanan kat sini? How can I reduce the pressure if my surface area of the tire is constant? Got one more quantity. Ada satu lagi quantity tak disebut kat sini. Anyone know? You can refer to your equation here. So basically, they want the P to decrease. I is fixed. Yes, very good. Okay, this is so that you understand the question. Okay, you can reduce the mass. Remember guys, you can always investigate the relation between two quantity as you all learn in science. Correct? Kamu siasat hubungan antara dua quantity. So let's say this is the pemboleh ubah dihalalkan now. Constant variable, I is fixed. Okay, so how can I get the responding variable which is pressure decrease? Saya nak pemboleh ubah balas, tekanan saya berkurang. So what can I manipulate? Apa saya boleh ubah? So manipulated variable is your mass. Okay, mass saya berkurang, pressure will berkurang lah. So basically mass is your MV, pressure RV, surface area CV. Okay, like science only lah, you all learn. Dimanipulasi jisim, bergerak balas, tekanan, pemala, yang dimalakan, luas tayar. Understand guys? So basically you can relate this question to your science lah. When you conduct experiment, this is how you conduct lah. You must fix one variable. Then you investigate what happened with the two quantity. So that is what the question is asking you here for part B. So basically, you just need to reduce the mass. Kurangkan jisim sahaja yang kamu letak. Okay guys, are you all clear? Can react? If you understand, this is the type of non-common question lah, they will ask. This one very rare. Usually the calculation part is the common one, but you must know this part also. Okay, just in case. All right. So now let me see. Okay, coming to the end already. Okay, we try one more. Okay, yeah, one more. Sometimes the question will look long, but if the question look long, don't worry. Okay, it's a lot of words only. You just need to extract all the information that you can. Keluarkan semua info yang kamu ada. Actually, when the question is longer, you have more information, so it's actually better. Bila nampak soalan panjang, jangan panik. Okay, kamu ada info lebih sebenarnya. Only when the question is short, it's a bit difficult because you got less information. Okay, so first part, can you all tell me, how will you write the variation for this? Okay, macam mana kamu tulis bentuk ubahan untuk ayat yang ni? Jumlah purata panggilan telefon antara dua bandar, dia berkadar terus dengan populasi setiap bandar P1, P2 dan berkadar songsang dengan kuasa 2 jarak antara dua bandar. C, variation symbol RP. Oh, this one is P1, sorry. This one is P1. Okay, P1, P2 over Hakim. Your J must square. They said square. Punca kuasa 2. Sorry, kuasa 2. Okay, so that's why you must put J square. Understand? Okay, so this is how you write. So now, this is variation. Ubahan. So if you tukar to equation, you just add a P only lah. Sorry, you add a K. Pemala. So K P1, P2 over J square. So this is equation. Okay, it's exactly the same process only. Okay, so now, let's say they give you information. Let me see. Okay. Okay, so now the question is, find the value of K for me. Cari nilai based on the info given. Okay, now you can get the K. So anyone? K answer? Can you share? Hello guys. K value? What do you all get based on all this? No, not 1.37. The rest? You got a square here, huh? Remember guys, kamu ada kuasa 2, you know. So your value you must square. Don't just direct use the value and times. You must square first, then only you times. So anyone? You should actually get 0.03. Okay, 0.03 for your K. Means that, okay, yeah, correct. 0.03, yes. Okay, so 0.03 P1, P2 over J square. So this is how you write, like this. Okay, so then basically they will just ask you lah the same question. Let's say they ask you to find the J. Okay, they give you P1 is 83400, P2 is 62,000, and also let me see, C 19151. So can anyone tell me, based on this, what do you get for your J? Can you all count and see? Give your answer in whole number, guys. Bagi jawapan dalam nombor bulat. Don't give the decimals. By the way, just want to ask, you all here, school have started chapter 1 for those over here today. Adakah sekolah dah mula for this chapter, Maths, Form 5? So first week, totally no lesson lah. Huh? Finished already? Wow. Okay. Not bad. So you all understand or not? What your teacher tell for the one that say finish? Wow, not even 1 week finish already. Wow, so poor. Less than 1 week can finish one chapter in maths. Okay. I think the chapter is easy, that's why. Yeah, because they are told to rush the syllabus. That's why cikgu kena kerja syllabus because it's diawalkan, right? So they will rush one. So because you have to revise Form 4 plus learn Form 5. So that's why they rush the Form 5. Okay. So I will go slowly lah, no worries, so that you all really understand. It might take some time, but it's better to take time rather than you rush and don't understand. For me, that's what I think lah. If you rush, you can show that you finish, but in the end, do you all understand or not is the most important thing. So if you want to understand, you must go slow. If you rush, you definitely cannot understand one. Okay, that's why I go slowly. So guys, J value, can anyone tell what you get based on all the information? Okay, common mistake. Guys, I asked J value, not J square. I think your answer is for J square. Yeah. Got one proverb. What is it again? If you can't fly, you jump, I think. If you can't jump, you run. If you can't run, you walk. If you can't walk, you crawl. There's one proverb like this, they tell. So basically, the lesson is you go at your own pace. No need to see the rest. Kamu tengok macam mana tahap kamu and follow your pace. It will always be okay. No matter how far you behind, slow and steady wins the race. Okay, so yes, J is 90. Okay, make sure guys, you will originally get J square is 8100. But you read the question, they ask you J. So make sure square root your answer. Nice, right? The code. Okay, guys, one more thing I want to ask here. Guys, if you think logically lah, is 90 only one my answer? Adakah 90 sahaja jawapan saya based on this equation berdasarkan persamaan ni? Try to think and see. Is J equal 90 my only answer? Okay, what is the other answer? Apa satu lagi jawapan? Yes. Okay, guys, this is an important thing. Take note. At maths also, they like to test on this. Whenever you got a square root, you can always have positive, negative. So remember to give two answers. Okay, as long the question never say that J must be greater than 0, asalkan soalan tak kata yang ni, you can have two answer. Understand, guys? But then, if you refer back to the situation here, guys, J over here represent what in this question over here? Nilai J ni mewakili apa? Can you all tell me? Yes. Can distance be negative? Adakah jarak boleh negatif? Cannot. So that's why mathematically, secara matematik you should get two answer. But secara logic, logically you should have one answer. So you must banding bezakan these two. Mathematically you get two answers based on the equation and all that. But logic, you only have one. So that's why you must know how to choose correctly. Okay, sometimes you might have two answers, sometimes you have one answer based on the question. Okay, kamu kena pandai baca soalan. Okay, so that is why you can write this. Kamu boleh tulis dua ni, but then for this one, you just put there reject lah. Okay, as you do in your quadratic chapter. Okay, quadratic Form 4 chapter 1. You all learn to accept one value, reject one value. Correct? Satu diterima, satu ditolak. So in this case, negative 90 ditolak, 90 diterima. Something like that lah. You can write. Okay guys? Understand this question? How to get it? I think should be no problem lah. This one is quite easy. Okay? Although the situation is a bit complex, but in the end, the process is still easy. Okay? So now, I got one question here. A kebat lah that I want you all to think. Totally different one. Okay, so far in this chapter, you all got learn direct, inverse, and now you learn join. Am I right, guys? These are the three things you learn in this chapter. Tiga bab. Okay, I want to ask you one question. For direct variation, untuk ubahan berterusan, you will have something like this. Correct? Kamu akan ada hubungan macam ni. You will have this type of relationship. Untuk songsang, for inverse variation, you will have something like this. Correct, guys? So now, if I come to join, kalau saya kata gabung, if I gabung this with this, what do I get? Can you all tell me? Apa saya akan dapat? What is my result here? If I want to combine these two. Yeah, actually you will get this answer. Which basically, it doesn't make sense lah. Okay, dia tak bawa maksud pun. Okay, so that is why in this chapter, usually lah, joint variation, remember, you must have two different variables. Okay, dua pemboleh ubah yang berlainan. Then only you can have a joint variation untuk ubahan tercantum atau bergabung. Okay, you must have two different variables. For inverse, you can have one. One is enough. Satu cukup dah. Satu atau lebih. Okay, one or more. Greater than or equal to one. Same for direct. Greater than or equal to one different variable. But for join, must be two and above. Okay, kena dua dan lebih. Can you all understand this, guys? Important point, nah? So this is the reason I showed to you. Why you must have two different variables to form joint variation. Okay, so very simple. Another question I got here. For direct variation, since got only one variable, right, minimum, okay, including the y lah, okay, means you got two in the end, so y and x. So direct variation, you got something like this, correct? Inverse variation, fungsi songsang, you have something like this. So now I ask you all, joint variation must have at least two, right, on the right hand side, dua atau atas dalam sebelah kanan. Okay guys, I want to ask you, can we plot a graph for this untuk ubahan tercantum? I just want you all to think, can we plot a graph for this? Adakah kita boleh lukis graph untuk ubahan macam ni? Can we draw a graph or not? Type in the chat box, yes or no. I want to hear from you all. Yes or no? This one kebat. Okay, I want to see the rest. What you all say? Because for direct and inverse, we can plot graph based on the graph here. But join, they never tell you what is the graph. Mereka tak cakap macam mana bentuk graph. You can see in the textbook. They never tell you. So can or cannot? Okay, majority say cannot. So basically, the answer is can, but not in the syllabus. Okay, bukan dalam syllabus kamu. Basically, right guys, how many variable you have here? Can you all tell me? Berapa pun boleh ubah kat sini? Yeah, you have 3. But guys, normally lah, your axis, how many axes you have? So far you learn in maths, all this while, berapa paksi kamu akan ada? Yes. So now guys, I ask you a question. 3 variable, 2 axes. Is it possible to plot 3 variable on 2 axes? Logically lah. Adakah boleh kamu plot 3 pemboleh ubah dalam 2 paksi sahaja? Can or not? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, basically cannot lah. So guys, now the question come. You must have an extra axis, correct? Because 3 variable should have 3 axes, correct? This one for knowledge lah. I'm sharing knowledge to you all. Okay, so if you must have 3 axes, kalau ada 3 paksi, may I know where will be the third axis? This is X, this is Y. So where is the third axis? Mana paksi yang ketiga? So that I can plot on the graph. Anyone know? Have learned this knowledge. This one not in the syllabus. Wow, not bad lah you. Correct. Okay guys. This one not in the syllabus. My sharing only. Basically, your third axis is this direction. Z direction. Okay. Z direction basically mean you got north, you got east. Z is northeast. You all learn geography, right? Northeast. Northeast is called your Z axis. Okay, in the middle between the main direction is called the Z axis. Okay, it can be like this, it can be like this, it can be like this. This is extra knowledge, but they won't ask you to plot this one in your level. Takkan suruh. Okay, don't worry. But I'm just making you all think why for this joint variation, right? We don't have a graph. Mengapa kita tak ada graph untuk uban tercantum? Mungkin kamu pernah terfikir, why don't have? Because of this. Okay, you have 3 axes. So you all never learned 3 axes yet. Okay, guys? Can understand? So this is the sharing I want you all to know lah. Actually, in this world, you got 3 axes. All the things you study so far in maths, if you have like this, it's called 2D. When you have 3 axes, it's called 3D. So this is the difference lah. What you all learn now, this one, 2D. The joint variation, uban bergabung, comes under 3D. So other than that, no need to know lah. This is just extra sharing only. Okay, so make sure you all keep in mind lah, this one. Okay, in case the question asks, can we plot a graph for joint variation? Adakah kita boleh lukis graph untuk uban tercantum? So then you can explain lah. Let's say lah it come out. Okay, so now guys, are you all clear with subtopic 1.3? If clear, react. Kalau kamu boleh faham everything I said in 1.3. Can Crystal clear? Okay. So now basically 25 minutes we enter revision for chapter 1. Okay, 1.3 complete already. So we're going to revise one whole shot chapter 1. Maybe not all lah, but we try some question based on the textbook. Okay. We revise 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Application question. Okay, so let me see. I'll try to choose the harder one lah, of course. Okay, first one. Okay, so the question is y and cube root of x. What is the relation? Can you all tell me? Be careful y and cube root x. So what is the type of relation? Direct, inverse, or joint? Mana satu? Come on guys, comment. This is your chance to revise chapter 1. Haida. Sorry, Haida pula. Hakim. Remember what I said just now? This one, joint variation. How many variable? Just got back. You missed this part. This whole part, but actually no need to know lah. This one extra knowledge only. No need to know. Just a sharing only for me. Now is the important part. Revision. Okay. Yes. Okay, the answer is inverse, Song Sang. So guys, you will write like this, correct? Based on the graph. So guys, they ask you y and cube root x. Y dengan punca kuasa 3x. Apa hubungan dia? So you compare and see y and cube root x. Can you see that if y increase, x will decrease? Means that it is inverse variation. Dia adalah fungsi songsang. Do you all understand? So the answer is inverse. So don't tell me, I see straight line. Saya nampak graf garis lurus. Kenapa jawapan dia songsang? So you must be careful. Can you see the axis over here? The axis label is 1 over the question. So whenever you have 1 over, the concept will terbalik. Straight line will become inverse variation. Inverse variation will become direct variation. Can you all understand? Whenever you see 1 over, 1 bahagi kat paksi X, when you see this thing in the X-axis, right, you reverse all the concept. If you see straight line, it means inverse variation. If you see curved line, it means direct variation. Understand, guys? Boleh faham? Whenever you see this kind of axis, 1 over, if just this one, this part over here, this one, if they just give you this one, then your concept maintain as normal. Don't change anything. Only when you see this number 1 on top, then you change everything. Understand, guys? Can you react if you get what I mean? Okay. So now I ask you to confirm. I got the same graph. Okay. Y and okay, what type of variation is this? Apa jenis ubahan untuk dua kuantiti ini? Ubahan terus atau ubahan songsang? Direct or inverse? In this case. Yes, very good. You all understand. Okay, now it become direct because y and this one, the symbol is this one only. So that's why it's direct variation. Alpha mean direct variation. Alpha combined with 1 over, it means inverse variation. So that's why just now your axis is this one, correct? Just now question. So that is why the one you have just now is this one, alpha 1 over. So this case is called inverse. Whenever you see this one, symbol macam ni. If just alpha, it means direct. Remember this concept. Okay, so whatever the variable, tak kira macam mana pun boleh ubah nampak, still the same. Okay, nothing change. Okay, guys, so this is the first question you all must know for revision. Okay, chapter 1. They will ask on the graph. Okay, so next one, we play with the table. Okay, usually in this chapter, they also like to give you table like this and ask you question. Okay, example, for one more, X, Y, Z. Okay, and then they will give you some numbers. Okay, so this is the question. Soalan macam ni. So the question is, let me see. Okay. So first thing, you all type out the variation form for me. Bentuk ubahan untuk saya. How will it look like? The variation form. So anyone? Can you all type out variation for this statement? Yes, correct. Okay, y varies directly as x, inversely as square root z. You can direct write like this for your answer. Okay, so this is the first part. So equation, same thing, add constant, tambah pemala. Okay, so maybe some of you might ask me lah, let's say, from here, right? Maybe some of you ask me, can I write like y equals to bx over square root z instead of k? Yes or no, guys? Can you all tell me? Kalau saya guna simbol b, saya tak mau guna simbol k. Yes, okay, the answer is can, boleh. But just that in our modern math syllabus, they always emphasize use k. Mereka tekankan guna k untuk menggambarkan pemala. But actually, in reality, any alphabet is okay. A, B, C, D until Z also can. Okay, so that is why for me, I will say better follow K lah for your exam purpose. Untuk tujuan peperiksaan, use K. Don't use other symbol. To be safe lah, untuk selamat. Kalau kamu cuba guna simbol lain, maybe they will say you're wrong. Actually correct only, but in the SPM context is wrong. Understand, guys? So this is what I'm meaning. Real life and SPM is different. You all must know that it's not linked. Dia tak ada hubungan. So whatever something is correct in SPM might not be correct in real life. So that's what you must know. Okay, so this is the example. You can actually use other alphabet, but SPM say use K. So don't have the misconception that only K is constant. Other variable is also constant. Okay, so now let me see. Okay, so the question is, count the values of m and n based on this table. Cari nilai m dan n. Okay, so first thing, I ask you all, will you start with the first, second, or third column? Kamu akan mulai mana dulu? Yes. Okay, remember start with first because you have all the value. Any column kamu ada semua nilai, start with that. Okay, so can you all try and see what k value you all get over here? Can you all tell? Yeah, sorry. Must scroll up. You should get whole number for k. Nombor bulat. So anyone? K you? What will you get? Yes, k you should get k equals to 24. So basically, I show the step here a bit lah. Use next page. So you have this one, kx over square root z. So basically, in your exam, you can write like this. When you answer the question, you can say that given y equals to 4, x is 0.3. Yang ni untuk systematic lah dalam exam. You write like this. Then you continue your step and solve. This is how I will solve in the exam. Okay, something like this. You gantikan all the information. Okay, so from here, you will get k equals to 24. This statement, pernyataan ni, is just to give a hint to the examiner which set of value you're going to use. Nilai set mana kamu nak guna untuk cari k. Okay, so this one, optional. No need to write. Tak wajib. Okay, it's not compulsory. But if you want to be systematic, you can write lah that statement. Okay, so you will get k equals to 24. So then, second step, you write back the equation with the k value. Tulis persamaan dengan nilai k. So this is what you get. Okay, so now you can get your m and n already lah. So first one, m. Can you all tell me you get for your m value based on the table? Then m should be no problem. Now your equation is like this. Yes, correct. Okay, you should get m equals to 9.6. Good. Okay, so you basically just need to use this equation only. So you will get y is 24. You substitute x value. X value is, let me see, X value is 6. Okay, 6. And then Z is square root 225. So if you press calculator, you will get 9.6. But make sure, guys, this one, over here, you change the Y to become M. Because in the question, they say that Y sama dengan M. Or in your table lah, dalam jadual mereka sebut Y sama dengan M. So you change from the Y to become M. Don't put Y equals 9.6. Then you might get wrong. Okay, because question asks cari nilai M. So make sure you convert. Okay, so then you will get the answer. M is 9.6. So next one, you use back the equation. You have to find N now. Cari nilai N. So based on this, can anyone tell what will be your N value? N will be your Z value. This one you might need some algebra skill a bit to shift the equation here and there to get the Z. Basic algebra skill lah. So anyone? Z value? Sorry, N value. Hello guys, N value? Yes, okay, very good. You didn't make mistake. The answer is 0.64, correct. Okay, you should get 0.64. So basically, you just need to substitute only. So you have Y equals to 51, X equal to 1.7. You have to find Z. Make sure you change Z to N. Because dalam jadual Z sama dengan N. So you will get something like this. Wait, I saw the working. I think press calculator wrong only. Okay, you will get like this. So square root N, you should get 0.8. Okay, but they ask you nilai N. So N should be 0.8 square. So that's why N is 0.64. Okay, guys. Joshua, can you see the mistake? Is it algebra or tekan calculator salah? You should get 0.64 if no mistake. Algebra. Okay, so make sure you all careful lah on that part. Because that part really rugi if you all make mistake. If cuai lah, because you lose a lot of mark in the end. Okay. So now, got one interesting question I found. Okay, something I never discussed with you all yet. Okay, this part. Basically the last lah for today. Okay. So now, the question is, I might use new page lah. Okay. Basically, they want to ask you, adakah Y berkadar terus dengan X based on all the equation here. Okay, so you all try and see. First equation. Okay, can you all tell me, based on this, is Y varies directly as X? The first equation. Yes or no? Untuk bahagian A. This one a bit different. So far, I didn't discuss this. But I think based on the concept, you should still get it lah. So anyone? This one? Adakah ini hubungan, ubahan terus? Is it a direct variation? This kind of equation? Okay, some more, the rest? What do you all say? Okay, some more. Now it's 1-1. I need majority. Okay, majority say yes. Yes, the answer is yes. Okay, maybe when you direct see this equation, you will say no. but you must modify the equation. Kamu kena ubah persamaan. This equation, I can write it like this. Or I can write it like this. So can you see, guys? Basically, if you try and see, y berkadar terus dengan x. Y varies directly as x. I convert from variation to equation. I get this one. So try to compare these two equations and see. Are they the same, guys? Adakah mereka sama? Yes or no? Try to check and see. Is it the same? Basically, it is the same. Yes, it's the same. So guys, can I ask you all, if you compare both of these equations, what is the constant over here? Apa nilai pemala? Y sama dengan X, Y sama dengan Kx. So what is the K value over here? Yes, it is a 1. Guys, remember, we won't write 1x in daily life lah. Kita takkan tulis 1x. 1x means x. So basically the 1 is hidden. Ada pemala sebenarnya tapi terlindung because we don't write the number 1. But there is actually a constant. So that is why this is a direct variation because you have a constant of 1. Okay, 1 pun juga pemala. Don't think number 1 is not a constant. Okay, it's still a constant. Okay, guys? So that's why this example quite tricky lah, this one for part A. Okay. So then got other example also. So let's say I got something like this. So can you all tell me, based on this, is this direct variation? Adakah ini hubungan, ubahan terus? Yes or no? Remember guys, whenever you want to determine whether it's direct variation, nak tentukan dia adalah ubahan terus atau tak, tengok kamu ada pemalah ke tak. Do you have a constant or not? Yes, the answer is no. Okay, very simple. You just draw a table of value. Kamu plot nilai x dan y based on this equation. So you can choose any value you like. Let's say x is 4. You will get y equals to 1. Okay, I can try some more. X is 5. I get 2. X is 6. Y is 3. X is 7. Y is 4. Enough already. 4 set enough. So guys, let me ask you all. For this first set, let's say Y berkadar terus dengan X. This is the question. Mereka tanya yang ni. So you should get Y is Kx. So based on the first column, what is your K value, guys? Can you all tell me? Apa nilai K kamu? Okay, very good. Second column, what is the K value? Are you sure? Hakim, you must see the equation carefully. K is Y bahagi X, not Y darab X. Yes, 2.5. How about the third one? What is the K value? Okay, what about the fourth one? What is the K value? Yes. Okay, guys. So based on all the observation you get here, do we have a constant K value? Adakah kita ada nilai pemala yang tetap? Yes or no? No. So basically, when you don't have a constant K value, it will not show direct variation. Okay, dia takkan tunjuk hubungan ubahan terus. So this is the point. So you can say no because the K value is not constant. So how you know it's not constant? Macam mana tahu? You draw a table of value. Kamu lukis jadual nilai. Tengok what happened to Y when X change. You can try any value you like. All the value will give different answer. So that is why the K value not constant. Understand, guys? Can you get the point? So this is how you check and see by using the table. Okay, always the table method is the best. Okay, you can try another one. Actually, this one no need table also. You direct tell me, is Y varies directly as X or not? Adakah Y berkadar terus dengan X for this equation? You can see directly and tell the answer, yes or no. So anyone? Yeah, basically the answer is no. So if you rearrange the equation, you will get this one. So can you see guys? Y on top, X bottom. Whenever satu atas, satu bawah, this is ubahan songsang, inverse variation. This is question asked direct variation. So that's why it's wrong. No. Okay, this 10 guys, what is the 10 representing? Can anyone tell me? Nombor 10 tu mewakili apa? What do we call it? The number 10? In this chapter, yes, if you realize that is your constant, okay, because y berkadar songsang dengan x, y varies inversely as x, you convert to equation, you will get y equals to k over x. So k is equal to 10. K is your constant. That's why constant sama dengan 10. Pemala is 10. Understand guys? So this is how you analyze an equation one by one. Okay, so we try last one. Last equation. So can you all tell me this one? Is it direct variation or not direct variation? Okay, some more. Okay, we check and see. Okay, you see 0.5y equal to x. So we will get y equals to x over 0.5. Okay, maybe some of you might think here, this is not direct based on this equation lah. Okay, but guys, do you all notice I can change the equation to become like this. 1 over 0.5 and then x. Does it change your answer now guys? Adakah dia akan ubah jawapan kamu? 1 over 0.5 if you count is actually 2. So guys, cuba bandingkan dua yang ni. Can you see it? You will have a constant. Your constant is actually number 2. So that is why this is a direct variation. Ini adalah ubahan terus. Understand guys? So make sure you all modify the equation completely. Then only make your conclusion. Okay, if you're not sure, you can always draw the table. Table method, 100% correct. You just observe the pattern, y and x. If got constant across all the value, then your answer is yes lah. If not constant, then your answer is no. So you can prove to yourself, x, y. You take 3 value also enough. Okay, 3 also can. So let's say I got x is 2, 4, 6. You try and see. Okay, first one, you will get 4. Second one, you will get 8. Third one, you will get, let me count. 6 over 0.5, 12. So guys, can you all see over here? Can you see that the constant is actually 2? You take y divide x. Kamu ambil y bagi x. Semua kolom akan bagi jawapan 2. So can you see over here? Down here? I get number 2. So that is why this one will show direct variation. Ubahan terus. Because you get a constant. Okay guys? Are you all clear with the class today? Any question you have? Clear? Huh? So are you all confident? Form 5 chapter 1, master already for maths? We already basically complete already lah the chapter. Yeah, Form 5 chapter 1. Very short, sangat pendek. Second chapter is matrix. I think it's a new thing to you all lah. Matrix you all never learned so far. So it's a completely new thing. And maths also you all never learned this. So yeah, chapter 2 might be a bit hard, but if you can cope fast, it should be no problem. Okay, so yeah, any other question you want to ask me? Like any doubts you have, maths and maths? Oh, nothing. Okay, so today's class recording I'll upload in my YouTube channel lah, as always. So for those that left halfway or anything, you all can rewatch back lah the recording, and you can share to your friend also. Okay, so yeah, that's all. Okay, so see you all.